is Saachi and today I'm feeling very happy. So that's why we're going to do the story of Mr. Happy by Roger Hercules. Before we start this story, I'm going to do a little poem introducing who Mr. Happy is. Mr. Happy is a happy chap who smiles the whole day long. He smiles when things are going right and when they're going wrong. He smiles in the sunshine, he smiles in the rain. He smiles 100 times a day and then he smiles again. Now, let's read about Mr. Happy's most interesting adventure. Mr. Happy lives in a place where the sun shines hotter than it shines where you live, where the trees are taller than ever before. The best thing about this place is that whatever you do, whoever you pass, they're always smiling. As you might have guessed, the place where Mr. Happy lives is Happy Land. Even the flowers, the worms, the cats and the dogs are smiling. Even the sun smiles in Happy Land. It's a happy place. Mr. Happy walked. It was a wonderful day. I think I shall walk a bit today, get some exercise. He walked and walked further and further until he had gone deep inside the woods. There he saw a huge, humongous oak tree. And in the bottom of the oak tree was a little wooden door. That's odd, thought Mr. Happy. And being the polite fellow that he is, he knocked. Hello? Anyone in there? There was no response. Slowly Mr. Happy swung open the door. It wasn't locked. And inside there was a long winding staircase. Oof! Thought Mr. Happy as he began walking down and down the long winding staircase. It was hard work. But Mr. Happy was quite curious to see where the staircase led to. He was quite surprised when it led to another door. This time, a red one. Who is it? Said a voice from inside. Can I come in? Asked Mr. Happy. Sure. Do whatever you want. Mr. Happy swung open the door. He didn't like to see anyone sad. And there, inside a bare, empty room, sat a person that looked exactly like Mr. Happy. Except he was Mr. Miserable. Can I help you? Mr. Happy asked. Not unless you can make me happy, said Mr. Miserable sadly. Well, I have an idea, said Mr. Happy, thinking that if Mr. Miserable stayed with him for a couple of days, he might get a little happy. What's the point? I'm always gonna be miserable. Please don't cry. Come with me. Come to my house. We'll have some fun. After After staying with Mr. Happy for 3 weeks, a miraculous thing happened. Mr. Miserable's sad face turned a little bit happier. Well, I wouldn't call it happy, but the corners weren't pointing downwards anymore. Mr. Miserable started looking a little happier day by day, and slowly a small, faint smile could be seen. After a week, it turned into a nice grin. Mr. Happy took Mr. Miserable out for a walk and told him some funny jokes. His smile, or rather his grin, turned into a chuckle, which turned into a giggle, which turned into a laugh, which turned into Mr. Miserable and Mr. Happy rolling on the floor laughing. A bird sat perched on a tree and smiled, then laughed, and then burst out laughing as well. Quite soon, entire Happy Land was merrily laughing. So, if you ever find the corners of your mouth pointing downward, just think of Mr. Happy. Thank you. Like, share, and don't forget to